Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm very loud in my ear again. Why is that? Oh, let me just miss some settings. Blah, 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 blah. Turn that down, put that down. Okay, so we're gonna start with the core body motions of this model. Once again, this model is intended for essentially a looping animation, so there's not going to be too many perspective changes, but it will encompass a fair amount of flowing motion ideally, which has largely already been set in place because in the end she's sitting, so there's actually a very big limit to how much the skirt underneath is going to be moving. Okay, so the head, upper body, and arms is going to encompass the core parts of motion, but let's actually get the face portions done first and get the mouth done. What parameters do I need for the mouth? Need to open. 0 to 10. Don't need a shape for this. Where is lip? Alright, let's do it this way. Get this out of here. And then we're gonna go ahead and do 3. Keep this here, but drop this like way down. Sure. And as usual, we're going to copy. Copy. And pop that on. Then we want to go ahead and I'll just get rid of all of this. Paste this in. Do that. Get rid of this. Go like this. Oh, what is happening here? Can we just pretend these lines don't exist? Wait, exist? Just manually disconnect those. Then we're gonna go ahead and what? Sure. Okay, then glue that together. And here. Glue that together. Then we want to go over to here, glue. I want you, what was it? Oh, where's the glue? Straight red. At least it should be straight red because it should follow the mouth. I need this many points. I'll see how that goes. Alright, so we just set up the 2 for now. Do I still have the full size in here? Let me just shift this to the front so I can see it. Right. Okay, let's see how well this pays. Oh, come on. Let me click on this, please. Thank you. Let's see if that helps. If I can just... This is kind of forced, but... Does that cause a problem? Oh, that actually works surprisingly well. And we want... We want the chief to move with this a little bit. Well, let me just separate all of this so I can organize it a bit easier. Okay. How do I change mouth parts? That's the real question here. I think there's gonna be a little bit of hiding things, realistically speaking. Um. I need this to not be default locked right now. What does it look like right now? Let's turn you off. Oh, that actually works pretty nicely. Well, simplified, I tried to make the lip in particular. This is probably about as good as it's gonna get. I don't want the tongue to move any. Alright, I should also tell mouth inside to clip for where's teeth. Clip that down. And also for the head color to you and you. Make sure that's sheesh. You need to move down. Actually, how bad is it if I just move this back? If I just move... I can't just shift it back randomly. Oh, that's unfortunate. I need to order everything. At least everything is like largely ordered correctly. Actually, how much of this can I just order by group? Most of this I can order by a very broad range, so let's just see if we can squeeze this all together without causing any problems. Let me just take a look at this whole thing. If anything suddenly sticks out at a spot where it's not supposed to, we'll know something went wrong. Okay, we'll just group the head itself by draw order. We'll group this up inside by separate draw order. That's how this works, essentially. Oh jeez. So we'll set this to 490. Can I just put this largely into a group and also group it by 490? Or shift backwards? Oh, it does. Actually be behind? No, it should be on top. The blush is currently going over the top. What can I do about this? No, the... Oh, the, that's a line break. Okay, we'll call this normal mouth, and we want another folder for full mouth. And we're gonna need a parameter for mouth. Oh, do I do these separately? A better way to go about it. So the fun bit about this is that I actually need to keep the I only need the lips as the bit that has opacity. So let's say a lip opaque. Put that into a deformer, and this will control this part. We'll do the same for here. This is going to be the full mouth into the mouth opaque. Okay, let's just say, oh, I should totally have these go the other way, actually. Oh, come on. Then we'll go like that, and we'll go like that. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, what's the best way to go about this? Do I need some perspective change? Hmm. Oh, I'm actually gonna do full proper rigging on the hair portion as well, because I need to change the head angle a little bit. I do. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, let me just stand up. I'm going to go get some water. Oh, wait, it's starting to get cold. I haven't honestly worn something with a hoodie in quite a long time. But, alright. I tilt the head, how much does the hair have to go with it? Or can I get away with moving the head as one whole thing? It won't look very good if I do it like that. Alright, Ideally, I would have liked to have kept it simpler, but... Should I just slap it onto the head shape? We might be able to, actually. Okay, let's make a new folder. Wait, let me put it down here. Let's see. Everything, actually, do I need to... no. What do I call this? Full motion. Then inside here we'll say head tilt. And now everything kind of needs its own head tilting motion. Is this mesh gonna be a problem? It really should. The only questionable part's like right along the edge here. That's the only part that might cause a problem. Hmm. Hmm. The good thing about the overall head shape is that the whatchamacallit, hair is covering most of the head shape, so I have some liberties when it comes to what I could do with this. Might be able to get away with this. In the end, the main part of the motion is actually handled by the face and the hair, so Okay, the real question now is, can this all be handled inside a single thing here? Can I tilt the whole thing in one? That would be very convenient if I can. Alright, let's just work with the mouth in here. See how that might help. Alright, I'm gonna try and attach this to the the mouth and just see if I can move everything together, and that would just solve a lot of problems. Trying to be very greedy with doing all parts at the same time. Hmm. I moved the whole eye together. Can I be that greedy? Hmm. It's a little iffy. To be perfectly honest. Hmm. I'm trying to be way too greedy here. Hmm. Hmm. All right. You move these. Dump in there. I'm just gonna change your default to -10. Why are my glasses not sitting properly underneath my headset? Hold on. Okay. Be nice if I could just yank this down a little tiny bit. But I actually want to like not. Wow, this is so greedy. It's kind of working. Probably need to move the brow a little when they're eyes closed. I mean, it's not working greatly, but it's kind of working. The simplified style definitely helps in this front. And the good thing is, because all of these are blend shapes, we can actually just directly attach the motion to here, which is convenient. Seems like the mouth is also behaving, so we might actually be able to get away with a lot of parts. Ah, wait, what? Wait, what? Why is this? What's the right shadow then? What are you? What? Okay, hold up. What was I working on before? Let me just. Hold up. Okay, so. Why is there something there? Okay. I mean, missions with shades of stuff is always a giant clusterfuck, but you know what? Let me just actually clean this up a little bit. We're just gonna run a single line down here. It should work. Hmm. Hmm. The brows need to be separated. Yeah, the brows 100% need to be separated. This ain't gonna work. Somehow the eyes are kind of working, but the brows are definitely not going to. Well, maybe I can kind of force it in. Can I force it in? I can kind of force it. Oh jeez. Hmm. Um. Just really kind of forcing it. Who's the culprit? That might help a little bit. Let's bring this back a little bit this way. Where do I want to stick this? Hello there. Oh dear. Hold up. What the heck did I do here? Oh, that's a problem. This doesn't exist. Hello. Working on what's intended to be a animation designed for a overlay, some kind of looping animation that can kind of sit on screen, be inoffensive and not entirely distracting, but has a little bit of flowing life to it. Where was I? Okay, let's see. And the subject we have here is Nadeshiko. It's in the stream title, but I should announce it here anyway. Let's see, how far forward do we want to bring? We don't want to bring this that far forward. We want to bring this down. How much should this hook back into the face as it comes down? I feel like I shouldn't hook as much as I'm making it. Right now it's the modeling process, so setting up the motions for when it goes into the animator, but I can kind of see parts of it from the, well, basically checking the motion as we go. So bring this. Oh, yep, I was too greedy here. I should have made this flick not part of this. Oh, I was too greedy here. Cheers for the sub. It's definitely something you don't really see in the Live2D scene, at least for the indie side. You might see this more in if someone was working for a company or something, like a game company, most notably. Unfortunately, Live2D itself has very much become it's only used for the 2D VTuber models kind of lens in most of the scene. But I like to do these kind of things because it also means I don't actually need to know as many animation concepts. I pretty much only need to know the basics of keyframes and I can do animations. Which is a thing I like about... where is this? Let's just bring this back a bit. Where is front? Yes, you. Where does that sit? Sure. This piece largely just needs to sit in place. How far down would you bring this? Hum 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 hum. Alright, what's this look like altogether? I'm gonna bring this back a little bit. Sure. Was I too greedy with the top piece? Oh, the top piece might cause a problem. Alright, you. How far down we bring this? Much further down. Okay, I really need to move the top part of the hair here. Top, sure. Okay, so this part's gonna have to stretch. Don't really have a choice about that. Oh, this. Wait, no, already. You top. Sure, we'll just move the highlight as a whole. Why not? It's not really a giant issue, so we'll go ahead. That's why it has to stretch. I don't have a choice about that, so we'll just kind of. This piece of oh dear. Okay, you. I just need you in particular to move a bit. So the easy way to explain it will be since COVID. This was part of my COVID learnings, as everyone learned something. So how long ago was that now? 4 years? Was what, the start of 2020, I think, was COVID? Basically around then I started learning how to draw. So all of the art layers that are being used for this model's animation were also done by me. And I essentially did start learning how to draw for this purpose of doing Live2D, so generally speaking, a lot of what I do is centered around it. Namely, I chose to work with 2D because for as much as I tried, 3D did not click. I did not understand it in the slightest, so as much as I tried, I did do the very standard mug tutorial. So I have a picture of it somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. But I have a 3D modeled mug in Blender that I did way back when. Where's the set? We'll just set this on top here. Yeah, it's very much a, I'd say it's very much a practice thing. Or it's one of those crafts that eventually it ends up almost being a little bit of muscle memory. Like your body kind of works out to do it more than your brain would. Just make sure I'm saving. Where is top? Let's just pull. Let's just yank you up a little bit. Sure. I have essentially been drawing practically daily since the start of COVID. So it is something I have built up since then it's also essentially why I stream. It gives me an excuse to ensure that I am at the very least working until like doing the set amount of time that I stream for, that I'm actually doing art things. I gotta respect that. Where is this piece? Backlick? Yep. How do we want to sit this? Let's say we're going to just slap this on. My accent is a Kiwi accent from New Zealand. But it sounds weird because we can't pronounce vowels to save our lives. And then it is apparently quite thick. Or at least my co-workers who were mostly from the UK told me it was quite thick. Because at times they couldn't understand what I was saying. Which was certainly quite fun. What is this doing? Yeah, this can move here. Oh yeah. I do find people from the States tend to have an easier time than people from the UK. For whatever reason, even though our colonial overlords, I think we're still a colony, I think. We still have the Union Jack, so I presume we're still a colony. But for some reason, our accent has deviated from the colonial overlords so much that they can't understand us anymore, which is hilarious, even though we use the same slang. Am I pulling this too much? Okay, what the heck is happening here? What? Okay, I'm just going to rip all of this out, I think. Let's just get rid of that. Just have this thing stretch as a whole. I'll just pop this out too. I need 2 points up here. Let's go. Let's just move this down a little bit. See if that helps. This should, in theory, let me yank on this. That's all good. If that's one skill that I've practiced, it is the ability to talk while working on something completely different. It's not great for actual in-office work because you get told to shut up very quickly, but for streaming it is very good because as long as I can see the chat, I can keep talking. Let us increase the divisions here. Let's just set that back to default. Just yank this a little bit. Let's keep that hooked against her jacket collar there. This is being weird. Hold up, where's this? What is this doing? Yeah, we're gonna throw this in. It's not that many. I do have VTuber models that I've made for practicing things that I need to sell off or do something with. Got what, 4 sitting around right now. My own personal use model has gone over a lot of changes as well. If you consider that your average VTuber or indie VTuber that does their own Live2D model probably only has about like 5 or so like major changes. I've probably gone over double that. My own personal model's definitely gone over double digits, but that's because I use it as a testing bed for trying new things. There was a period where, as people very much like to put it, my model had noticeable amounts of breasts, because as people very much like it and there's a market demand for it, jiggle physics. But there was a period of that. In terms of original characters, it's not that much. The easiest way to explain that is, unless you're a relatively big artist, it's really hard to get views and impressions on social media like Twitter or on image boards like Pixiv, unless you're doing a lot of fan art. So I've been moving a lot of my work towards doing more fan art. Even though I do enjoy a bit of character design, it does not get the amount of views required to find some work if I want to take on some art commissions. So there's also that fact. Can I do something about this, or can I not? I'm pulling this way too far away. Although I just need to pull this bit. Oh man, the highlights being super weird here. Can I just separate this part? I mean, the overall appearance of my model has settled, I think, a few iterations in, about like a year in of me doing Live2D. There are some very purposeful parts of the design, namely because my camera actually looks at me at an angle. I purposely have one eye hidden because the face tracking software for the VTuber model cannot see my other eye. So it freaks out a lot, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to cover that eye. It's like, work smart, not hard. Oh yeah. That's definitely an advantage, isn't it? Not having to make yourself look, what do you call it, acceptable for the camera. My commissions are in the description. It should be the region link. The prices listed there are the prices that I have to write down, but for the most part they're negotiable. Where is the other part? I will say that if you're not familiar with VTuber prices, they can be pretty pricey. They're definitely not cheap, because they're essentially a luxury good made with luxury skills. Is that shadow too much at this point? It's not. Yeah, the hair's covering it more before. And now there's like this giant shadow here. Can I just pull this up? Ew, this might be a... Yeah, this is like a really awkward way to do it, but otherwise that shadow is a bit too aggressive. I mean, I personally use a model because I don't care too much about how I look on camera, but I'm just in my bedroom, so it saves me having to show my bedroom on camera. And as of more recently, security concerns and all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure if someone tried hard enough, they could probably find a Actually, is there easily accessible photo of me? There might be. Because there's definitely a photo of me in the game development team I was a part of at one point. I sit generally in the mid-range price, or at least I like to call it the mid-range price. At least I like to consider myself part of mid-range price, because I've been seeing a lot that go for like 200-ish, but I honestly don't know if they're worth 200 for how much work they're doing sometimes. Sometimes when I look at them, they're like doing way more, and sometimes they're doing way less. But the more expensive ones are like, what, 2,000 just for the art? I don't know how, might want to pull this in a bit. Where is this? Back, right. Well, let's just yank this in a little bit. This can hold out, but we'll pull this part in. 150 for shoes. Oh, wait. I don't even know about suck it up and pay 150 for shoes for work. I mean, I've left that workplace, but the place I used to work at was really annoying about appearances. Oh yeah. You'll be right at home in the VTuber community then. I talk to other VTubers and I'm old. It's a very exciting time when I meet another VTuber that is around my age range, because we're definitely the minority. If I sound young, I would definitely like to say that adults are really just big children, unless they're a politician, because then they have to pretend to actually be mature. I don't really care if people know my age, but I'm 30, so in terms of VTubers, I'm ancient. I'm not actually that old, but by VTuber terms, I am very old. I've reached the age where on the internet I'm allowed to be called boomer and I'm not allowed to say anything against it. So... But I stand by the fact that all adults are really just big children. None of us actually know what we're doing. That's not really a problem in terms of like social activities. It is it's just like a conscious thing that I will pay attention to, maybe like not making some jokes unless I know the other person relatively well, because well, the best way I can put it is that because I actually liked doing videos over streams, I would sometimes say things that super out of pocket because that could get edited out of the final version. To set up and use is pretty streamlined, I'll say right now. Actually, let's go over that real quick. The current software that is being used as a standard for all VTubing needs right now is VTube Studio, which is right here. For the most part, you put your model into a folder, you just say input your own model and just click on this open folder. I don't know where this is. I just click on this open folder. You just drop the whole folder in there and then you just select it. Let's just like bring up the Akari model. Turn the camera on and then it's in. That's all you gotta do. And then you just basically tell your screen capture software, which for all intents and purposes would probably be OBS. Which is this one? This one? And then it's good to go. Like everything's like super streamlined now because of how much VTubing has been set into the... Am I bigger than I was before? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I think I know Discord can capture the camera output because the face capture software sends out your like your model screen. Like basically it sends out this, well, for me it's a blue screen, but normally it'll be a green screen. It sends that out as a camera feed. So let me see if I can actually show this in Discord, because I use it sometimes as well. So where is... I think I can do this right now. Reconnection successful, I think, maybe. Okay, but like normally you just sit into the middle of your green screen and this is your camera. You can change the background to something you want and it just works as your camera. Hopefully the mine that stuttered there didn't cut that explanation off too badly. I'm definitely larger than I was before, wasn't I? Yeah, I just increased my size too much when I was readjusting my model. It's kind of like the same thing for the OBS. You just capture it as the camera feed and it'll just pop it up on OBS. You might have to do like a green screen filter, but that's honestly not a problem. What do I want to do with this? Theoretically, the hair here is sitting fixed onto this part. So this part of the hair shouldn't actually move very much, should it? Because even the hair... Maybe we'll pull this all up a little bit. Let's say for you, and you, we're just gonna go ahead and just yank. Wait, did I already move a little bit? No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Just yank this up a little bit. Because this part is not going to get heavily affected because it's already resting on the collar. Alright, how does that feel? Alright, pull everything up. Just pull it up a bit. Bum. That's not really a problem. That's going to be a thing that's constantly in motion. Okay, so that is the head tilt. That is the mouth open. Oh, this is being super weird. Where's this? Backflick into... And it's definitely a very heavily detailed thing. It's also a little bit understanding how the mind works a little bit, because there are times where I'll come back to it and be like, wow, that looks stupid, when I'm like happy with it an hour before. Like, was it the recency bias of having just finished something and it's like, oh yeah, that was pretty good, and you come back to it, it's like, wow, that's stupid. Something is sticking out the back here. This is 100% U, so let's just pull U in a bit more. I might actually just put this into the physics engine just to check what the heck's happening with water flowing. Not going to be using the physics for this model, but this will let me check some things. Let's just go. Yeah, that's definitely something that happens. Let's just go. Oh wow, it's in folders now. Man, I haven't touched Live2D in a little while. We need to... Oh, we don't have an input. I don't have an input parameter because I'm not using parameters. Oh, that's unfortunate. Will I just make a raw input thing for this? Oh, this is gonna be the dumbest thing I've done for this. Input. And we'll go negative 10 to 10. Just want to check some things and we'll see how that goes. We're just going to go ahead and slap an input X into here. Position 100. Double pendulum into output 1, 2. Can I preview cursor, input X as left mouse button X? That is not budging at all. What do I need to do here? Do I want to go position or do I want to go angle? What's happening right now? It is not budging. Okay. It's not moving as... Actually, no, it is moving. It's because I have it set to like 10. All of this in the middle here, all of the sliders, is just what I was working on in the window before. The only thing that actually matters is the stuff on the left. And all these numbers on the side only affect this one pendulum here. It's actually not as much as it looks, but I just need to make sure all of these are behaving in a way that makes sense. Let's just add a X3 here. Let's add another pendulum. The animation is not actually going to look like this. This is all just checking stuff. As said before, just want to see what actually happens when they roughly kind of move against each other. But I just do duplicate this. You, and then get you out of here, get you out of here. Okay, I think for the most part all of this is fine. As long as I did everything correctly, then I shouldn't need to check anything else. Okay. Actually, let me just make a import Y. Let me see if I can test if I go head tilt. We're just gonna set this to input Y to angle 100. Single pendulum. Essentially. We want to add the head tilt. Can I... Wait. Why is that not going? Did I press the wrong button? Param 100... Oh wait, am I pressing the wrong button? I am pressing the wrong button. Okay, -20 to 20. We're just gonna increase the scale by a whole bunch. Yeah, normally if I'm using physics, the scale isn't this big, so it's like having way more of a problem dealing with this. Just kind of like try to wobble my cursor a little bit so that both the X and the Y are moving. Like, it doesn't seem like there's any major problems in any of the parts. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so head tilt, we're doing like this. Yeah, because essentially a lot of different parts are moving at the same time. Because when it comes down to it, when I am doing the modeling section, like basically when I'm doing all like the shape changes and movement, I can only look at one thing at a time. So the physics window, while we're not using it for the final product here, it's a good way to very quickly test a lot of things moving together. Actually, do I still have it on here? I might. Let me just see. I might still have it here. Let me just check what this is. Right. Is this a mote I made a while back using Live2D? Kind of see like the hair's moving, the head's moving, the eyes moving. Everything has to move in unison to create a final motion. So being able to at least see it before it gets down to the actual animation process makes it a lot smoother, because it means I don't have to go back and fix things, especially because this is a bigger scale than a emote. It's like, I think for a emote, depending on how much hair there is, there might be a similar amount of parameters, but it'll definitely not be this many. Okay, I've got to mess with the body, I think. Where's the body? Okay, let me have a think about this. So where's the skirt back and jacket back? Shouldn't matter, she's sitting, so these are gonna stay largely okay, the skirt back might move a bit. But jacket, dress. Does this include the chest? But there's a little bit of her chest visible, yet the chest isn't here. So when the head tilts, this should all be part of the same motion, right? When you lean the body forward. Oh, in theory, because of the glory that is the human neck, you can actually keep your head pretty steady even as you move your body around underneath. So I think I actually do these separately. Okay, so alongside the head tilt, we'll add a... Should it be a different parameter? Or should be the same parameter? Oh dear. If it's all the same parameter, it means that everything has to move together. Well, if it's not, I can, in theory, or unsync the motion a little bit. Do I need to unsync the motion? It's a natural to unsync the motion. There's no nick because of the style. So... Okay, let's do this as two separate parameters. We'll go body tilt, tilting the body forward. Gonna be a little bit greedy with all of these parameters, I think. We're just gonna try and shift them forward in a way that I don't need to look at the chest at the same time as everything else, so we'll just have to move with it. Covered by everything, it doesn't matter. We'll just adjust this a little bit. Actually, how... It should be less than the head. The body moves less than the head because the neck will actually do the primary part of the motion. Well, there's no neck, but that's in theory what the neck would do. So let's say if the head moves this much, the body moves this much. I should have started the collars. Yeah, I totally should have started the collars. Let's say that does that. Where's the collars? Where is jacket? Oh, right. The whole thing in one. Can I do the whole thing in one? The bottom isn't going to move. Yeah, the bottom isn't going to move, so I can do the whole thing in one. So basically, when the body leans forward, the collar will point further down. The 2x3, please. 2x3. This needs to go this way a little bit, this needs to go this way a little bit, and just needs to go like this a little bit. Ew. Do I need to split this a bit more? It's a very light lean forward, that should suffice. 2x3. Am I blocking that? Oh, my head's like kind of blocking that. Pull this forward. How far will the shoulder come down? Snap this forward a little bit. Ah. I see. Yep, that is 100% being the problem. What can I do to deal with this? Alright, let's just see if that helps. That means that... Do I have a point here that I can grab? I don't, do I? I don't. That means we need to go 9. And we'll just go in this way. Ah. Man, I've been greedy with this. Honestly, this is going to be behind the hand, so I don't know if this is going to matter overall. Oh yeah, and for the head portion, because the whole body is leaning down, that means when the body leans down, we'll actually just bring the whole head down a little bit so that it matches the body. Actually, it comes down to almost like here, right? Can I might actually be able to do something with this, where if I go 2 by 3, I'm going to go just enlarge just a little bit. A little bit less than that, maybe. Go from here. Because then the head will tilt. Don't know if I've overdone this a little bit. Gonna have to add a bigger range of motion to the arms, I think, because that is a lot more body bend than I originally planned. Okay, so we've got the lower arm, which encompasses the whole hand, and then the upper arm. Alright, so lower arm, upper arm. Okay, so how do we want to do this part? I'm gonna sit back down. Okay, so it's gonna need a body tilt motion into a arm movement motion. Do I need an X? I don't, I just need a Y. Let's have a think about this. Okay, so each of these will require the body tilt motion. Can I do the others as blend shapes? You have the core motion, then you have the supplementary motions. I guess it's more of a question of can I be lazy and use blend shapes for everything. Alright, we'll mess with the right arm first because that's the arm that's a little bit more exposed. Oh, I should. Where's the body? Body. We'll just pull this in a bit so that it looks like she's leaning a bit more. Okay, so upper arm, when body tilt occurs, the shoulder, which is about here, needs to come in a little bit. Actually, should I just grab the whole thing and just shift it? Because the shoulder has to... Okay, well, I'm gonna do that then. The whole arm, essentially, needs to go a little bit this way. kind of leaning into the shoulder. It's a thick jacket, so not actually having the full motion on the arm actually kind of works, because the collar would actually kind of press into it in a way. Actually, it kind of works like that. But your shoulder will end up here. The body is leaning over here. So the front of the shoulders will be here. Okay, so then we need other extra motions here for... Okay, do we put this in the 2 or do we put this in the 1? Do I actually have a separate motion just for lowering the potato? Let's see, we'll go lower arm maybe. Or do I actually stop and just have a think about this? It might honestly be better if I just have a stop and think about this. Alright, let's mess with the legs a little bit, because these are a bit more static and a bit more individual in terms of what they're actually going to be doing. Let's just say legs, and we're just going to say for here, right leg swing, and left leg swing. How much do we care about perspective? How much do we care about perspective? I'm not going to change the angle of the feet, which in theory means I could just do this, and I can kind of just go, make sure I have a snapshot here, and we just go mwah. Okay, I actually do need this here. I don't want this to be a part that really stands out. So in a way, I'm trying to make it look a little bit simpler, but if it looks too hideous, then it also kind of stands out. This is the part where I should have separated the shoot into multiple parts. It's amazing how much trying to cut down on work is biting me in the ass. The laces can't move, which in a way kind of also means I don't want the motions to be too aggressive, but they're too high. I kind of just want to do the exact same thing to the left leg. We'll keep them separate so that in theory they can swing independently, but that's about as far as the detail for the legs are going to go. Oh, that should work. Hum. You need the skirt to be able to billow a little bit. The way I drawn the skirt really doesn't allow for that. Can I fake it though? Because I have full control of the actual animation. I really don't. This is like one piece, isn't it? Yeah, it's one piece. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. The best billowing I can probably get. Actually, let me put the script back into here as well. Can I get this billow? If I lower the arm, I need to turn the wrist, don't I? Or do I? Okay, let me just... Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Oh. Change to live. What happened to the lower arm? Oh, lower arm. Okay. Alright, where's the potato? Potato. Can it just be stuck to the lower arm? I probably can, right? Alright, we're just gonna jam this into the right spot. We're not gonna worry about this thing too much. Where is she holding it? She's holding it like here. And we'll just enlarge this by a little bit. Oh, these sections of this arm are really not doing it justice. Because this part needs to stretch out while this part needs to actually not stretch out, which unfortunately does not work very well together. Where's potato indeed? It's the occasion where I can actually name something by actual name. Usually I refer to things I need to mess with as you. Oh, that... this jacket is not doing it. Like, I think this part needs to be separated. Yeah, this part needs to be separated. So we'll have the sleeve. So I think the hand can stay in here, but the sleeve needs to move out of here. So that when the lower arm occurs, we'll just say that we'll tilt the hand back into the sleeve, and the sleeve itself will move separately so that we can better adjust it to the upper arms. Still not very well because I haven't separated these sections of this kind of jacket very well, but more like that. So that this part comes more forward. This part goes like that. Oh, I don't know about this. How much should the upper arm move with this? Oh, the potato's moving too much. Where's the potato? You up a bit. A bit more. What? Oh, that's just. Where is sleeve? Okay, this is the bit where I'm being very finicky. I don't know if I should be this finicky, because honestly, this motion is not going to be still for very long. Generally want to keep this in motion. So usually just these motions will be enough to create the core. Don't need to move this across a little bit. Some of these parts might need to move across a little bit. We're only moving the shoulder down, we're not really moving the rest of the arm. It's usually, that's just the body leaning the shoulder forward, but you can actually keep your elbow in roughly the same spot. Maybe I should just focus this motion entirely on getting the potato to the mouth. Alright, well, either way, I'm about out of time for today, so finish up here. I need to have a think about exactly how to effectively ferry the potato to the mouth in a proper way. The good thing is that, as with any animation, we're not going to be using any of the maxes, so it'll probably be closer to about here, maybe, when this occurs. Oh, that's actually... Yeah, we don't use the maxes. This is perfect. Okay, problem solved. But either way, I'm out of time for the day, so we'll leave this here and continue this next time. Well, with the problem solved, I can just focus on the other parts that need to be done, namely, left arm. I don't know why that didn't come through my head. Left arm needs to be done, and I'll try and add a little bit to the skirt. And let me just check through my folders to see if I have something appropriate to just set this on to, in theory, test this. I might have something, because there was a period of time where I used something a little bit larger in terms of stream overlays than the super simple one I use now. Or I might just have something from the videos. Oh, I'll find something. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of Live2D modeling. It is getting there. Realistically speaking, it should be into the animation window next time, I think. Hopefully. If nothing goes horrifically wrong, it should be into the animation window next time. So, if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you all next time.